Hello everyone, and today I would like to share with you my thoughts about Travel Scrapbook versus the regular size travel journal. So to begin with, the scrapbook, as you probably all know, the purpose of a scrapbook is to log your travel memories. And also, due to the size and style of a scrapbook, the nature of a scrapbook, it allows you to exercise a lot of creativity while logging those memories. So as an example, here I'll share a few pages from my scrapbook. As you can see here, you can add pictures, so it's like a photo album associated with extra elements that you bring from your trip: maps, stickers, observation, thoughts, pretty much the same typical information we add in the travel journal, with the difference is that you have the time and the space to be more creative and add all the small final touches. And really and truly, let me know if you would like to see a flip through. I also have here an example of how you can log the nature, wildlife. You can cut stickers. You can be, as I mentioned, as creative as possible, which is very enjoyable. However, I am taking a break from a scrapbook style, and the main reason is it kind of deprives me from enjoying my travel journal during the trip. I would like to have it with me, log my memories instantly, and scrapbook usually is you have to wait to come back, print the photos, take your time. It's a little bit time consuming to put everything together, because when you have such a space, you get tempted to add more and more. So I really like it. Every now and then I like to go back and look at it, recall the beautiful memories. However, I am changing the style of my travel journal to the regular size, and I'll show you in a minute how this worked better for me. So the travel journal in typical traveler's notebook size can be kind of divided into two types. One is when you dedicate an entire journal for an entire trip. Usually this is a trip that is maybe longer in duration or includes more visits, and includes more details, maybe one trip with several countries. And in that case, it's worth to dedicate one entire traveler's notebook for that particular trip. An example of that I had for a Paris trip, and I dedicated one entire insert for that trip, and it was enough. I had also craft envelope with extra details, extra tickets, a zipper pouch. I had here the tickets and the boarding. It worked perfectly. Now, the main benefit also that I realize it's very enjoyable is that I get to work on this before the trip if I pre-decorate some of the inserts during the trip and have it ready to log my experience, observations, thoughts, ideas, emotions. And also when I come back, I get to add the final touches, and that allowed me to enjoy the travel journal along the way. So even that it's smaller in size and maybe it doesn't include everything like the scrapbook, but it has enough to recall the beautiful memories and also enjoy having your travel journal with you. That's from Paris. I had a flip through recently for also an insert that I dedicated entirely for Egypt trip, and that's also another example of me pre-decorating some of the inserts. And then when I am there, I added some notes and some pictures. You can have your pocket printer with you to print right away or wait until you come back. So it really extended my enjoyment of using my travel journal. And as I mentioned, in the regular size, there are two types. This is when it's one for entire trip, but I also have, which is my favorite, this one I call Travel Journal Ready to Go. And the reason I call it Ready to Go is because I set up this travel journal in a way that is self-sufficient, and I have it ready on my desk anytime I go for one day trip, maybe a weekend, even 3-4 days. It's ready to go. So I already set it up, and after trying several ways to put it together, I found this one was the most practical and lightweight. I have 3 secretarial envelopes or pouches. The plastic one serves the purpose to carry all the stamps and the travel ephemera. I choose small, lightweight items so it doesn't get too puffy, and this is a good example from Stamsa from Traveler's Notebook. They are very practical, they follow every travel theme, and also I have some vintage travel ephemera. So this is always here secured in that plastic pouch, so I have it ready. The second thing is this zipper pouch, which I keep that space to collect any items from the field, if it's nature, or any souvenirs or papers, and I have peace of mind that it's secured and it will not fall from my journal. And the back of that zipper pouch serves as 3 washi tape samples with the travel theme. I always keep them here, I don't need to worry about washi tapes. And in additional pocket here I like to keep envelopes. They are always useful. Maybe some extras, but nothing again too much to make it too puffy. Now moving on to the third secretarial craft envelope, which is this one. For this one, from one side I keep those clear stamps from the planners of Traveler's Notebook, because I use the alphabet maybe to log the location. I found out very useful to keep some blank paper with grid in case I am in nature and I need to log some observations like about certain species or plants, temperature, distance. It gives it a nice scientific look. I cut it and I add it to the insert. And I keep it here for easy access. And the back of the craft folder is the most practical place to keep my writing board and find it easily. And the last thing is my insert. So I keep one insert, it finishes, I replace it. I don't keep more than one. And I found this one, I believe, I'll leave the link to this one. I don't remember if it was Jet Pans or Travelers Company USA, but it's pre-decorated beautifully with the theme of travel, so perfect. I didn't really do much on the back. I only pre-decorated the cover page with travel stickers. And this is an example of a weekend trip. You can add your notes and everything. So that was the most practical setup. I have it here ready. All I need usually to do is grab my pen. Now, if you would like a little bit more than your pen, you can choose to have a small pouch with maybe scissors and a ruler, or take your pocket printer. But so far, this is very practical, and having it ready this way allowed me to enjoy my travel journal more, not to be intimidated to use it anytime, even if it's one day in the park. So this is it from my experience of scrapbook versus travel journal. I always encourage you to be present, enjoy your trip, make sure to log all your beautiful memories and learn from it. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I'll see you later.